I would have never thought that it would come to this day, to be honest. But what is going on? This is your boy Prince Scott Kicks, aka Prince Styles, aka Jamar. From now on, I'm gonna just go by Jamar, because all this Prince guy, you know what I mean? I'm not down with it no more. I'm older. Anyways, it's been a whole 3 or 4 years since the last time that I made a video, and I apologize for it being this long. I know for a fact, and my door is creaking open because of the wind. Give me a second. But it's been a whole 3 or 4 years since I've been on this YouTube channel, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that know me personally, or that used to watch me back then, would know that I took my YouTube channel very seriously. Is what I love to do. Is it brought me the most happiest. I loved editing. I love taking videos. I love taking pictures for it. It's just something that excited me. And I guess the biggest question was why I decided to leave, even though I don't got that many subscribers. But to the people that want to know, I left because life just got difficult, you know, and I would say difficult mentally. It just got mentally difficult for me at that point in time, and it just got worse and worse the more it went on. And I would honestly have to say that I've been through so much these past couple years mentally that it damaged my creative side, and it took away from a lot of things that I had to offer to YouTube. And I say this till I'm blue in the face, that if I would have kept to it and I didn't care about a lot of things that I cared about then, my YouTube channel would be up, would be bigger than what it was. And I've always saw YouTube as my passion. I never wanted to do it for the money. I knew that I could make money doing it if I got to that point, but I didn't specifically do it for the money. And I think that when I really loved it, you know, I was seeing a lot of good results, but I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see. And the results that I wanted to see, which bring me to the main point of why I stopped YouTube, was, you know, my quality wasn't getting better. And yeah, the content was there. The content always was there. I always worked my hardest. I always stayed, you know, edited for days. I always made sure that my thumbnail was correct with the resources that I had. I know they weren't the best, but I was doing the best that I could. And I'm sorry if it looked like I'm looking up there, is because I got a monitor so I can see myself. So yeah, so if I look up, but whatever the case may be, it just got my quality just wasn't there. And I would watch so many different videos. Number one, I would watch so many videos of higher up YouTubers, or even lower YouTubers that made it big eventually. Just their quality was good. You know, their camera was amazing. It was sharp. It was always you know, they had the nice bokeh background, and you know, they had a lot of things that I was missing. And I will always ask myself, like, why am I missing this? Like, I'm doing my best. I watched all these videos on the camera I had. Why don't my videos look like their videos? And I think that's the biggest mistake that I had. I kept comparing myself to other people, which became a big narrative of who I became as an individual over the years. And that mindset really sent me down the path of basically disappointment, depression, and, you know, self-doubt, and a lot of different, you know, key factors of who I am now. Of course, people change, and I've changed over the past. I've been trying my best to change over the past couple past couple months and stuff like that. But you know, it's a work in progress. And I wish what I know now, I wish I would have known that then. That, you know, it's just a work in progress at the end of the day. You know, quality does get better, and you know, which I wish I would have known that if I would have stuck to it, then it would have got better. You know, if I would have invested more into my YouTube channel, whether that's not just the shoes that I was buying or the clothes that I was buying, just camera lenses, or microphones, or better editing software, better laptop, so it can be good, it could be better quality wise. Like, I didn't know that back then. I just thought that I'm working so hard, I should have it by now, and I applaud myself for having that motivation or that determination. But I always regret giving up, and I think that that's a big factor in my life. Whenever I don't see progress, I just give up. And I think the other day I just invested in a lot of camera gear, and I just went out and got a lot of stuff that I always wanted for my camera, so I can get my YouTube back started up again. And I was putting together this gimbal, this Weeble Lab gimbal, and I watched countless videos on it, read constant articles, and I just kept doing research about it, and it looked amazing. And the video quality that people were getting along with their camera and the gimbal, the smoothness and the transitions to different, it was just beautiful. I'm all about cinematic videos, and the way that they were doing it was just like, oh man, I can't wait till my video get like that. I can't wait till I get the thing up and running. And I didn't know how tedious and frustrating that process was. And truth be told, I was starting to give up, and I was in my room from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning getting that gimbal down. And to be honest, I didn't get it that night. I was about to cry numerous times. I was about to give up numerous times. And I think it got to the point where I just threw my camera on the bed, and I would just like, what, I'm done. Forget YouTube. This is not going to pay off anyway. People are not going to, watch it. Going back to the mindset of why I stopped it in the first place. And that really, something in the back of my head just slipped in and was like, see, this is what happened the first time. You didn't, you don't have patience. You got to get through it. So the next morning, I woke up early in the morning, watched a little more videos, and I got it. I balanced my gimbal, balanced the camera on the gimbal, got the parts the way I wanted it, got the directions down. I got everything. I'm still learning about it, don't get me wrong. But I got everything down to where I can at least get started to practice, a lot of things, or practice my craft. And that taught me that, when you give up, you'll never get things done. Or when you give up, you'll always take a step backwards. I was always trying to take a step forward, and it seemed like every move that I was taking, I would just take a major L afterwards. And I will always ask why, until recently I just sat down and talked to myself, and I'm just like, yeah, I talk to myself. But recently I just sat down and talked to myself about like, listen, you give up too hard. You give up too easy. And if you ain't give up so easy, you will have a lot more. It's that simple. Like, you just can't give up. And I just kept telling myself, don't quit. And I wish I would have told myself, don't quit or don't stop. Just keep progressing, keep growing. And to be honest, me making this video right here, I don't think anybody understands how difficult and how much growth it took me to put this video out. And if I still put it out after recording this, dog, listen, that means that your boy grew. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means that's a good joy, and I'm really moving in the direction that I want to move to. But life's been difficult other than that. Jobs and not having the money that you want to have. And I think social media has a big part in that as well, because you see everybody that has and you don't have, and that just ruins who you are in your craft. I'm a lover of photography and a lover of video production, but the more I would constantly see somebody with the best style pictures, the best outfits, or the best sneakers, or going on these luxurious trips with the best cameras and showing the best quality that they can possibly produce, I just see where they are now and just compare myself, and I'm like, I'm not there. I'll never be there. But in reality, they had to take a lot of steps to get there. And I'm pretty sure they when them in my shoes, they just were saying the same thing. like, oh man, look at his quality, I'll never get there. Then they got there, and now they're the people that people look up to. And you know, it's just difficult. I mean, I feel like everybody should know how I feel. You know, people that don't have houses yet, that want a house, or you know, people that have kids that can't have kids yet. You know, that's just an example. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean. And I think that from now on, I'm not going to do that. And you know, yeah, it took me a lot to it's taken me a lot to make this video, but I love making videos for YouTube, and that's what I want to do consistently. I'm not sure how consistent. I don't want to put like, yeah, videos every week. No, because I know I'm not going to be doing the video every week. It ain't like I ain't got the time, but I got, you know, I don't think I'll be able to do videos. I just got to get back into the swing of things. Once I get back into the swing of things, I'll be fine. And I think another problem, this is just advice for anybody. If you're going through something, seek help at the end of the day. Whether it's, you know, you having trouble on, you know, a video game and you need help, listen, go research it. You know, go watch some videos on what to do to make you better. You know, same thing. If you're going through mental illness or whatever the case may be, seek help, bro. Talk to somebody. And I wish I would have known that. And I wish I would have. It's not like I didn't know that, but I wish I would have pushed myself to do that. And that was another thing of, you know, of why I stopped YouTube. So YouTubers or creative individuals, make sure that you talk to people, because the more that you stay in your own thoughts, it's gonna just destroy your creative side, and it'll make you always feel like you're nothing or that you're not worth anything, when in reality you are. You know, us creatives at the end of the day, as you know, we lit. And the ideas that some of my friends have, or that I have, that and people be hearing like, wow, you thought of that? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm creative, what you thought? And they'd be like, then what you gonna do about that? I'm like, I don't know, I don't really got this, I ain't got that. We gotta stop doubting ourselves, and we also gotta talk to people that we trust at the end of the day, you know, to make things better. But I know that this was all over the place, and god darn, I had a Rihanna forehead for a second. But at the end of the day, I know this is all over the place, and I know that this video probably isn't gonna, you know, catch on or get a lot of views. That ain't the point. And to be honest, this feels like the first video that I recorded when I first got on the channel. You know, I'm gonna do sneaker review. Nah, you know, but whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna get back. I'm doing my YouTube thing again. I'm not sure exactly what kind of videos that I'm going to be doing, because I've been wanting to do a lot of things. And I've been thinking about doing a lot of things, like video games, because I love video games. I got that new Call of Duty, you know, me and my bros be on 2K. I play Fortnite again because, you know, the chapter 2 is out. It's a whole new game. You know, I've been on that. You know, I play Apex, not as much, but I play Apex. And, you know, I do a lot of things now. I'm into photography a lot. I'm into video production and accessories a lot. So at the end of the day, if whoever watched this, if you want to engage in any type of way and you want to say anything, whether it's, you know, gaming, you know, whether it's talks like this, you know, about anything, mental health, love, friendships, about video games, about what you love, yeah, I mean, if you want to ask me questions or whatever the case, we can go over there and have discussions. I love talking at the end of the day about, you know, stuff that I'm passionate about, and I feel like I got a lot of good input on things. So be like me and give me some input, you feel me? Give me some input on what you want. I know, like I said, it's not going to get a lot of feedback, but those that want to, leave it. If you don't leave it, I'm just going to upload whatever the heck I want. That's not to say I'm not going to do what I used to do with the video, with the outfit videos or the sneaker videos, because I still love sneakers and I still love outfits. Fashionable outfits, but I love clothes. But you know, I plan to do that. You know, if you want to know what kind of camera I'm using, whatever the case may be, you want to know about the gear that I use, or you want to go in depth about, you know, the type of gear that you should get as a YouTuber, or whatever the case may be, let me know. I watch a lot of videos on what YouTubers should get, so I should know, even though I ain't got the biggest channel. But it's your boy Jamar. It's good to be back. Hopefully we can both grow together. I'll holler at y'all another day.